My body is still booting up from a nap. I took a nap today, and my body is still booting up, and it's taking a very long time. Longer than usual. Listen, I've got like 2 months worth of not sleeping well to catch up on. I have a lot of sleep debt. I slept really good last night, but then I did a nap. The nap was great. It's like a 8 out of 10 nap. Only 8 out of, it would have been a 10 out of 10 nap if I woke up and was like chipper and up. But that's what the caffeine is for. Yes. A delicious coffee beverage from Madrina's. You can get 20% off your order right now at madrinas.coffee/Josh Jepson. Isn't that pretty neat? Yes, iced coffee. I mean, it's also their green coffee fueler, so it's actually strawberry kiwi flavored. It's really good. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Gonna hit the bed hard on June 1st, I know. But then Nick is gonna roll up in here on June 2nd. And then all of my other friends are gonna roll up on whenever. And there will probably be a big birthday stream. The grind never stops. Sleep in till noon June. Is that what's happening next? Piffers, how are you doing? I saw you sent me a DM. I have not gotten back to my DMs lately. But I will. If I remember. I mean, you sent me a friend request on... I'll probably accept your friend request on Discord. And message you that way. Twitter DMs are fine, but it's not. What if I just DM Josh Stinky right now? I probably wouldn't get it, because all of my DMs are closed everywhere, except for Twitter, where you can DM me, but also it will just go to like a separate inbox. So basically just get fucked. Twitch Whisper? Oh, that's closed. That's 100% closed. Absolutely. Twitch Whisper? Oh, gross. I'll definitely have my whispers closed. Forgot Twitter DMs were a thing since COVID. I've been using... Twitter DMs are the only ones that are open to where people can actually message me. And I can either accept or not accept their DMs. Because I need to have one DM channel, I think. And that's Twitter. So that's like the best way to get in contact with me if you're not on like my Discord friends list. But don't DM me. I won't respond like 90% of the time. Except Mr. Piffers. I like Piffers. He brought us pizza at Versus Expo. He was very chill. He literally brought us pizza at our moment. He was our hero. We needed him. He was, you know, not all heroes wear capes. Some heroes wear pizza. Everyone trying to slide into Justice DMs. Listen, I've got a very select set of people that I will allow to slide into my DMs on a regular basis. It's slippery in there. You bet it is. Josh is very handsome, but he is not my type. I am sorry, Josh. You know, no harm, no foul, dude. Go off. Josh has a slip and slide in there. Oh, I want to play Zelda. I need my brain to wake up so that I can, like, build silly things for a puzzle. What do I do to get my brain to wake up? Like, I've been up for, like, an hour. I woke up at 4 after, like, a couple hour nap. Why is my brain still dead? Light exercise? I guess. I could do jumping jacks. Have you tried screaming intensely? Hang on, let me mute my microphone and then I'll do that. Somebody bought a coffee. Somebody bought a coffee. It was anonymous. If you check, while you're checking out on the Madrina's website, there's a place where you can put your name in if you want to be featured on the alert. But anyway, somebody bought that. Somebody did that. Yeah, the organization. Yep. Anonymous. The hacker organization just bought a coffee from my link. Thank you, Anonymous. Truly the real heroes in this world. I'm gonna scream, but I'm gonna mute my microphone to do it. Okay? I did it. That probably looked really silly from your end. Perfect timing, Sora. Are you awake now? Yeah. A little bit more awake than I was a moment ago. Thanks, Sora. Sora, no one is going to beat you. Not a soul. Mr. Game Boy will have to roll up in here and drop like 42,000 bits to even come close to beating you. And he won't do that. I'm trying to summon Mr. Game Boy. See what happens. Mr. Game Boy is the only one that can defeat Sora. Zelda. I did stream yesterday. In fact, I did stream yesterday. The VOD is up on the VOD channel right now. Exclamation point VOD, if I can type. Go check it out. For now, I'm gonna play some Zelda. I really want my brain to be awake for Zelda, though. Ugh. Ugh. Fuck, man. If I puzzle bad, I'm gonna be sad. Maybe the puzzles will wake my brain up. What if something blows your mind so much that it wakes you up? That could happen. Thing is, like, here's the thing. My TikTok feed, I swear to God, is 100% Zelda. So I've seen so much shit that I've not seen in my gameplay yet. And I'm just like, man, I really wish I had seen that, like, not in a random TikTok video. But also, I'm sure it'll still blow my mind. Whatever it is. So what's my plan? I don't have a plan. We're just gonna go. There's a tower, I guess. That tower. That was what my plan was. So I guess we're doing that. I'm in Hebra. I'm in Hebra at the moment. It's very beautiful here, albeit cold. turn the game volume up a little bit here. Just go, don't think. Okay. You know what? I try not to think anyway. Doesn't end well sometimes. There's another stable? I feel like there wasn't a stable even that long ago, was there? I guess that's good. Should we go there? This is not a stable I've been to, right? Or did I go there? Did I go there? No. This just feels like really close. Oh, this is the Lucky Gazette one, so I did go here. How did I come all the way over here and then end up there? Oh, there was a shrine up there. All right, I'm getting my bearings. I'm getting my bearings. Everything's fine. We're making a beeline for that tower. Pinecone. Does it really? That's wild, Sora. I want to try it out. I'll do it right now. Does it work on rocks? Yeah, reset ZL. Wow, I did not even think about that. That's wild. Get cozy, boys and girls. I'm not gonna scream. My brain's too sleepy for scream. Although I did scream earlier. It didn't wake me up as much as I had hoped. I'm like walking everywhere. I'm not even running. I am super duper on low power, which doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not tired. How do I up? I would like to up. Hey, Iggy, what's up? Yahaha! The himbo NPC has big, I wonder what Tony Hawk is up to energy. I wonder what Tony Hawk is up to. Is there a meme that I don't know about? Probably. Need to hunt Koroks myself? Yeah. I'm definitely going to do some more Korok hunting. But first, I'm going to do some Bokoblin hunting. That was less impressive than I had hoped. Man, how many headshots does it take to screw in a light bulb? Trying to decide what flavor to buy from Adrena's. Any recommendations? Yeah, I do have some recommendations. So if you want to go for like a not coffee taste, they have the green coffee fuelers. And they have a couple of really good ones. The cherry one is really good if you like cherry. But my personal favorite is the strawberry kiwi, which is actually the one I'm drinking literally right now. So that's a great recommendation. If you want a more coffee flavor, they have their dark caramel, or dark chocolate caramel, which is absolutely my favorite. But they also have an Irish cream one. I hope they still have the Irish cream. That is also equally as good. So those three would be my top 3 recommendations, I think, currently, out of all the flavors that I've tried. Nope, I want the Reaper. Don't fear the Reaper. Boko Reaper. Oh, I have a Lizelle Reaper. This one's slightly better, though. I don't have any room. I guess I'll just replace the Boko Reaper. Cool. Well. Yo, what's up, Hassan? Honestly, Colton, you've probably gotten better at finding Koroks. Because I kind of feel the same way, where I'm just sort of, like, always on the lookout for them. And I feel like I've found a lot of Koroks so far. I need to go back to Hestu, though. Do I have any... Do I turn in all of my poops? I've got some poops to hand off to Hestu. Can't stay heading up north to my cottage. Yeah, have fun. Hello. Oh, no, I didn't want that. Good evening, madam. Hello, yes. It is I. I would like to steal your wood and your carrots. Oh, those are not carrots. Those are soldier construct horns. Hey, girl. What's up? We found these strange things at the foot of the Heber Mountains. They're oddly shaped, aren't they? I've done every test I can think of, but I haven't learned anything. Not even what they're made of or what they're for. Hey, Mr. Piffers! Getting that dark chocolate. That's my favorite one out of all of them. Hell yes. Good choice. Getting that dark chocolate caramel coffee. I've done every test I could think of, but I haven't learned anything. Not even what they're made of or what they're for. All I know is that they're pretty heavy and pretty sharp. It'd probably hurt if you got hit with one, huh? Well, I've got all I'm gonna get out of these things. If you want them for some reason, they're all yours. Dope. Thanks, lady. I'll steal your mushrooms, too. Hell yeah. Oh, my God. Do you know Link can just push boxes? Who would have guessed? Yo, what's up, Leah? What is up? Boulder Sword. Well, that was a disappointing haul, but okay. Boulder Sword. Oh, badly damaged. No. Hey there. Are you here because you spotted the bonfires? The blizzard makes it hard to see where you're going, so we keep these bonfires going as a beacon for lost travelers. They eat up a lot of firewood, but it's worth it. You can spot them even from up in the air. Though as proud as I am of them, they can't beat the spotlights set up around that fancy Skyview tower. That's a cool shot. Holy shit. Like with all the islands in the background. Damn. It won't harm you. It won't warm you up like a bonfire will, but it's hard to beat it for size and sheer brightness. The Highlands are pretty incredible to have built something so impressive. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, Highlands are pretty dope, dude. I'm glad the Rito are, That's a very nice thing to say, thank you. Aww. I'm waiting for Tulin. Tulin! 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 How many arrows am I at? I don't know, I'll have to check. We were supposed to go looking for food together, but he's running late. Probably still getting ready at Rito Village. I can wait a little longer. Oh. What possessed a Hylian to come out here? Don't act like you don't feel the weather. I can see you shivering inside. That isn't a good time. This isn't a good time to talk anyway. I was about to join Jazane in the effort to scavenge for food. The longer this blizzard goes, the harder it gets to just keep ourselves fed. Aww. Man, dude, this is so sad. The Rito folks having a hard time, man. Look at this guy's hair. What a lad. Look at him. Fancy. What you up to?
Ooh.
Is that... It is. Hey, bud. I had heard you were missing. But here you are, looking perfectly healthy to me. Tiba? Oh, I never figured out. It's Tiba. Tiba was worried about you. Have you been to see him yet? Brain! Wake up!
Yeah, right, Piffers? And also, like, there's alternate dialogue depending on, like, when you visit certain people. It's crazy.
I'm tempted to go tell him the good news, but I'm all tied up at the moment. Teba should be in Rito Village, which is just south of here. I'm sure he'd be happy to get a visit from you.
Okay. I'm drawing up a special menu for those out scavenging for food or investigating. Ingredients are hard to come by in this blizzard, but we'll be fine if we get a little creative with our cooking. With the right ingredients, a little food can go a long way. For example, a pinch of spicy pepper warms you up so you don't notice the cold so much. We do not have many of them here, but you're welcome to what's available. In tough situations like this, everyone needs to look out for each other and help where we can. Aw, I don't want to take your peppers. I don't want to take your peppers. Look, I got plenty of peppers. You can keep them. I will take your milk, or whatever this is. Oh, that's oil. What? A mild oil extracted from plant seeds. It's very versatile in cooking and can coax flavors from ingredients. Cool. Stormwind Arc. Stormwind Arc Legend. One day, the winds that ought to blow in Rito Village ceased. Then the heavens grew stagnant, and the earth fell to ruin. The villagers looked skyward for a solution. They saw a figure pierce through the unmoving gray clouds and descended swiftly towards them. Believing no ordinary being could fall from the heavens, the villagers called this figure a god. And the god stood atop a hill, day after day, longing to return home to their island in the heavens. The villagers, forgetting their own troubles, tried to carry the god home on their proud wings. Yet who could say how far it might be, the place this god came from? The Rito took flight in turn, each hoping to reach that place above the clouds. Alas, none had wings strong enough. Seeing this, the god told the leader of the village that returning to the heavens was possible if the Rito gathered materials. Their spirits high, the villagers set about doing so. The god nodded upon seeing the tall pile of materials. This, they understood, would be enough. The god poured a strange power into the pile, and several small boats were assembled. Cautiously, the villagers boarded. The small vessels began floating up into the air. With the god leading them, the boats rose higher and higher, soon passing through the thick clouds. The vastness of the heavens took the villagers' breath away. Floating islands dotted a clear blue sky. The villagers rejoiced songfully, and then, with reluctance, returned to Earth. One day, winds at the Rito village roared back to life. In shock, the villagers looked to the sky. Floating above them was an enormous ship that the god had sent in gratitude. Numerous oars on both sides began to move like wings, soundlessly churning the skies. Air blew across Hero once again. The skies cleared, and blooming flowers rose from the ground. The god had given them this blessing of wind. This ark that saved the village from catastrophe came to be known as the Stormwind Ark. So the story of the Stormwind Ark that saved the village long ago. So ends it, I should say. Table of contents. There's a song. Once a god fell from heaven, stilling the Hebrew winds. The heavens grew lifeless, just as the air below thinned. With the world in upheaval, we pledge to help the Lord. A line of ships soaring, built as a passage skyward. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. Its winds brought us new life, thanks to its great divine spark. Oh, that's beautiful. Stormwind Arc, huh? Where's your husband Cass at? Yeah, right? I missed that too, wow. I feel like it was pretty obvious on the way to the tower, but it's because it's like literally right next to the tower. Or did you just miss that there was a book there even? I'm always on the lookout for little things like that because that's my favorite way to experience lore. Like, I don't mind a good story in games, but it's not my main focus usually. and I like to discover parts of a story as lore bits just naturally through gameplay, rather than just being told everything in a cutscene. And, you know, like, there's a lot of games that do this really well, like Fallout, for example. Like, you have those terminals, and you can discover little pieces of lore from the world. And Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom do the same thing with the books and other little, like, pieces of lore. I love it. Kisei, welcome in. Hi, Brian. Happy Friday to you as well. Thank you guys for joining me today. My energy levels are going to be low for a little bit while my body continues to wake up. I'm not sure why, but I'm, like, super fatigued after a nap. And I don't care for it. Oh, there's spikes there. I was looking ahead. I didn't see the spikes. It's fine. Nom. Fire? Does that answer your... Wait, that's not fire. What did I put on there? I put a pepper on there. Come on now. Is it Ale Stegosaurus or Ales Stegosaurus? Welcome in. Been playing every night since release, about 4 to 5 hours, and have been loving it. Dude, I can't read. Have been loving it, but it's taken over, and I'm not doing anything else. That's exactly why I'm only playing on the weekends. Because I know that if I didn't just play it only on the weekends, I would just be completely consumed by it. So I've been leaving it for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday every week for stream, which has been painful during the week, but here we are again at the beginning of another huge play session. Honestly, yeah, I'm not that burnt out, Brian. I was burnt out at the beginning of the week, actually. It really was, like, I was actually, like, I went out for brunch this morning with, like, the local friends. And I had plenty of energy then. But then I came back here and I was like, I could nap after, like, I finished some videos. I was like, I could nap. And then I did. And now my brain is half dead. God, this is so pretty. I love the towers in this game. This is a perfect opportunity. It's nighttime. I can see all the shrines. I did, Lem. I did find Limpa? Jesus. Kulu Limpa? Oh no. Surface map updated. Sky map updated. But what about the beneath? What is it called? The depths. I have to open up that map myself, I guess. No. No. I'm trying to do this. So I can mark a couple of shiny boys. Okay, I've already marked that one. Is that all I can view from here? Whoa! That one's up. In fact, actually, I should try to land on one of these sky islands. Wasn't there one, like, right next to me? Yeah, there's these. Here we go. What is that? Oh, there's like a balloon up there. What's up, fella? How you doing? Woo, 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 woo. Error. Yeah, get stepped on. I don't know what I'm saying. What is this? Oh, it's a pot. I'm, like, fascinated by every single thing now. Like, oh, there's a pot. Wow, that's so cool. Never seen those in a Zelda game before. Goodbye, Boulder Sword. We shall meet again. Dude, the depths are actually terrifying. Ale from Alejandra. So, Stegosaurus. Is that how you... Is that... Did I nail it this time? Wow, 80 hours and didn't complete a dungeon in Breath of the Wild. Not surprised, but also well done. There is a lot that you could just do. Man, I want that. I guess I'm gonna go get that. But there's more to see here. And I don't have enough time. No, I do. It's 11 p.m. Well, let's see. I'll go up first. This is the downside to not playing for like 5 days straight, is that you forget literally all of the controls. Because there's so many controls in this game, and it's just like you gotta get the muscle memory going for it. Yeah, right? Getting distracted, that's the biggest problem with this game. This is ADHD the game. It's just like... This is what it's like to have ADHD in real life. Like, if you don't have ADHD, it's like, oh, well, there's a thing. Oh, there's another thing. Oh, there's a thing. And then you've forgotten the original thing. Yeah. That happens. Is there nothing up here? There's just these constructs, or these, like, Zonai platforms. It doesn't appear as though there's anything particularly useful up here. So I guess I shall leave. I would have thought that maybe there'd be a Korok or something. There was one construct. And literally nothing else. Okay. Oh. 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 There are things. Let me think. What do I have? Nothing good. Will a fan move this whole thing? That's what I want to know. Huh. I guess we're fighting this guy. Oh, it keeps going. Let's go. That's nice. Oh, I'm stuck between a rock and a, well, you know, a hard place, really, which is just another rock. Flux Construct 1. Guardian of West Hebra Sky Archipelago. Ah, hello. How do I fight you? Can I Ultra Hand you? I'm gonna pull you apart. Get fucked, dude. Oh, you're so scary. But also, I can just pull you apart. What a loser. I just stole his chest. Whoa, I didn't think to do that. I just stole the chest of him. I don't even need to fight him. I just get a chest. Ow! I mean, I do want to kill it, though. Because I want whatever parts that I can get out of his body. Let's see. Ooh, buddy. Do I have anything powerful? Ah! Nope. Oh. Well, shit. I told you, my brain's not awake yet. We're getting there. That battle woke my brain up a little bit. Oh my god, it's Minecraft Steve! You guys! Minecraft Steve is a boss in Zelda. What's up, fella? You know what? We are gonna just dismantle the boy again. At least it let me, because I got a chest, it let me keep on this platform, and I kept the old map, too. Dude, it's Minecraft Steve. Yeah, let's just take him apart. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. No, you're gonna give me your hand. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, that's even better! Yes! Wonderful. Very cool. I'm trying to figure out what I want to poke it with. I'm assuming that he goes back together, yeah, but I'm just gonna tear it off, dude. Ah! What? Ha! Yeah, this is the way to fight it, dude. This is the way to fight it, y'all. Just gotta find the right block and wiggle it out. God, that's just like those moving, like the moving platform, or like the moving floor tiles from past Zelda games right there. Hell yeah. I've never seen that. Anyone who tried that, it didn't work. Well, they were doing it bad then, I guess. I don't know. What do I can't, what do I, oh, wait, I want to fuse this. Oh, I have Zonite Sword. Do I have anything that's, like, decent to fuse it to? Sturdy Thick Stick. Yes. I've been waiting to use my Thick Stick. And now, it's a Flux Core 1 Smasher that is extra durable. Pretty slick. Pretty happy with that one. Always love getting a little use out of my thick stick, you know? Now you can smash extra hard. This looks like dangerous at best. Hey, Cheese. Thanks for the resub. Oh, hey, I never shouted out the firsts of the stream, but Trillgirl was the first in chat tonight. And the first sub was from Jamie, so thank you guys. I really want these rockets to be, like, spaced well. Also, like, what's the purpose behind the balloon if the rockets, though? But I can definitely use this to get up to the shrine. Let me look around for any Koroks and or chests before I rocket myself to the moon. Okay. I don't think there's anything else here right now. There is like a whole other section, though, isn't there? On the side of the platform, isn't there? Well, we can come down. Down is easy. Up is hard. Elevator going up. Top floor. Gotcha. Oh, shit! Go. 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 No. 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 Oh, no. Oh, no. This isn't good. This is very, very not good. This is bad, even. Oh, no. Ah! 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 Where am I going? That's fine. What the fuck is that? Why is there a ice Gleeok flying around? My dude, he's just flying. I didn't know they could actually fly. Oh no. The ice Gleeok does not want to be pet. I'm gonna pet it with my thick stick. If I get anywhere near it. But even then, I would probably get froze to death. So, like, the rockets are gone. How do I fix this? Oh, wait a minute. Dude, I got the up. We got the up, y'all. Duh. We can do the up. Gleeoks are the new Lionels. Yeah, they needed an enemy that was like, that definitely topped the Lionels in terms of difficulty. Give me the up. Give me the up. Do you know? Oh, it's too high. Duh. I forgot that there's like a limit. I have not, Nebula. As far as I know. I don't know what that means necessarily. So, no. I mean, this will take me up, but I will run out of battery and I'll have to recharge, so... That's not ideal, but we can do that. I need more battery. That's what I really need. Where's my charges at? Right there. I don't have any batteries on my capsules, though. No. I have very few capsules, which is really why I want to get to this capsule machine real quick. I'm gonna go high enough so that I can glide there this time. Alright, give me the good goods. That's exactly why I didn't want to use up all my charges, but that's fine, we'll get more. Did you realize you could do that with Zonite charges? The more you put in, the better. Yes! Rocket, rocket, rocket. Alright, we want more. I want as many rockets as I can handle. The fuck is a time bomb? Take a wild guess? You get 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. Ah! Hello? Ah! What the fuck? What is this? Why is this here? What is that for? Don't trust that. It go boom? I mean, we already have bomb flowers. No, it just sits there and looks pretty. It's decorative. Bomb flowers are not timed. Timed bombs have a timer. Why do I have to explain this to you? More than one thing can explode. Especially if it's a thing named a bomb. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can we not with you? Whatever, man. You know, I'm just fucking with you anyway. But yeah, if you have a timed bomb, you can drop it down and it goes beep, 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 beep. And then it explodes kind of like the bombs in Breath of the Wild. Dude, I feel like I'm playing like a... just so slow right now. I want to make an ice sword. Hell yeah. Fortunately, this guy literally dropped one. I could make one, but... I think the description says something about setting off other devices when it does. Well, the whole thing is with Zonai devices, right, is that you can set them off with literally anything. Like, you can shoot an arrow at them to turn them on. You can hit them with your sword. You can blow them up with a bomb. You can just throw something at them. So, I mean, that makes sense. Timed bombs would be a great way to, like, delay the start of a device. Back in my day, the enemies took more than one fucking arrow to the eyeball. And their goddamn shields regenerated. Shields? You can't carry any more shields. Then I guess I better get rid of one of these wooden shields then, huh? Nice. Rockets. Rockets. Wait. Nope. Oh. 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 My guy had rocket arrow. That's cool. Watch out. Oh, thanks, Nick. So helpful. Rocket arrow to the knee. I used to be a Hylian like you. Until I took a rocket arrow to the knee. Yo, motherfucker. Yeah. Try that on for size. Rocket arrow my ass. Got him. So, like, is there anything to work with around these parts? There's just rockets. So, like, I mean... There's the obvious way. But what if I wanted to do something different? Like, strap several rockets together and then hold on to them for dear life. Ah! I'm gonna do it again. I was so close. They want me to rocket shield. I know. I saw shields over there. But, listen, I have my own method. You can grab onto the side of these rockets, right? Maybe not. Listen, that's not going to stop me, though, from doing my idea. I'm making this extra complicated for myself. Oh. Well, never mind then. Didn't mean to do that. That's fine. A shrine so easy that I accidentally completed it while trying to make it more complicated for myself. Why am I not surprised? It's true. Sometimes you just gotta skip the whole puzzle. True facts. True facts. Hey, I wanted to call attention to the Mario Odyssey 100% sub goal today, because we are getting dangerously close to 2/3 of the way through May. And I think 2/3 of that goal is 666. So you have basically until Sunday to get 2/3 of the way there. And I think we can do that. We are closer than I would have expected we'd get by this point. So consider gifting a sub to the channel if you've got one. Just one or two. Or consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. Don't forget you can use your Twitch Prime sub as well. I appreciate it. Thank you. The goal does have to be completed by the end of May. Also, fun fact, if you become a patron instead, and you let me know in chat, I will add 1 point for every $1 spent on Patreon. So if you do the $5 tier, it'll be 5 additional points instead of 1 from a Twitch sub. So I think that's almost a better route for everyone involved. But you have to let me know in chat, because I don't have an alert for it, because Patreon's API is bad. How does one go up? Have we considered up as an option? Am I gonna be a rocket man again? I could put it on my shield, I guess. Would that reach me? It would. So I will. I'm not fucking around anymore. Give me a rocket. I'm glad I got so many rockets. This is helpful. Yeet. Oh my god, I thought it was gonna blast to the right. Did you see that? He was holding it out and it was pointed to the right. I thought I was gonna just, like, yeet myself off the side, honestly. I'm surprised that didn't happen. Two old maps. I love this, and they're all in the underground. That's so great. That's so good. At least that one's close by a light route. Ugh. Jetbolt, how are you doing today? Had a nice nap earlier? So did I, but I don't know if it was nice. My nap kind of fucked my brain up. I'm feeling super floaty today. All right. I think I got everything here. Let's see where we're at. Okay, I did the tower. That's the tower there. We can fly down and go to the pin there and get that. Oh man, I marked a shrine that's so far away that I never got. Also, I don't see any chasms here. Like in this area, there's these holes though. But I don't see any chasms like this anywhere in this region. It's kind of weird, right? I am gonna have to go into the depths at some point today. I gotta know what the hell this is all about. Oh. What? Is this just like a launcher? Whoa, hold on, hold the phone. Wait a second. Just wait a tick. Hold the phone, Sack. just hang on. You can't take that out here. Bullshit, I can. Do the thing. Oh wait, I need the other thing. Singular rocket. One rocket, please. This thing's gonna fly away with my bird before I get on it, doesn't it? I knew it. I fucking knew it. Whatever, we're gonna salvage this. Oh, you're back! Ah, shit. Ah! Oh, he destroyed my bird! No. Not my bird. Wait, where's his eyeball? Where's his eyeball? Which one's his eyeball? Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Please. I'm totally gonna fight it again just for the shit that you get. I love that it says defeated though, so that you know that you already done this, but you can still do it again for the bits. Man, he respawned really quickly, though, because it's not like the other monster spawns that come back only on the Blood Moon. Like, this guy just came back because I reloaded the area. That's kind of terrifying, right? Yeah, he's a Zonai. But I mean, no, it makes sense as to why it comes back, not with the other monster spawns. Wait, what is that? Oh, there's like a chest. Wait. No, I want that. Wait. Wait. No. No. I want the chest. Alright, I have an idea. I have a fresher idea. Did Breath of the Wild not put a marker next to the name? Maybe it did. Maybe it did. I mean, were there really, like, big overworld bosses like that were unique? Or not unique, but, like, I guess there were, like, Hinoxes and... Oh, maybe it did. Oh, after Ganon, I think? Oh, okay, maybe. Now, where was that island? It was, like, right here, right? It was one of these. The bottom of this island here has a fella on it. I'm also gonna go ahead and kill this guy again. Because why not? Like, the more Zonai charges I get, the better, right? Cool. Give me stuff. Nice. See, that's what I'm saying. Worth it. Worth it. I feel like is that the shrine I already did? How do you tell if you've already done a shrine? It won't glow like that, will it? I like that. If it glows, you goes. Oh, there's like a fire cave. Who's in the fire cave? This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm supposed to be doing, like, literally just going to help the Rito now. And I'm like, ooh, tower. Ooh, Sky Island. Ooh, boss. Ooh. Ooh, there's a shrine. Ooh, there's a cave. Ooh. I'm never gonna get anything done. While also simultaneously getting lots done. Aid from above. Okay, so we have a laser beam. Wow, that's very Portal of you. What happens if I touch it? That looks like it could hurt me. Flying leap, let's go. Are you still there? Activating. Dun 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 dun. Banana. 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 Got a couple of companion cubes. What doth say about companion cubes, dear friends? Shall I use companion cubes to block lasers? Ah! I'm sorry. What the fuck? At least it opened the door. Okay. All right. Okay. Shit. That's what we're doing, huh? That's what we're doing. How low can you go? How low can you? Oh my god. How low can you go? Oh no, this last one is gonna be several later. Oh, it's like that one scene from what? Like the Resident Evil? Is that what it was? What how do I, hold on, time. Time. Doesn't do anything. Wait. Up! Up, I say! Oh, okay, it goes back. Oh! God. Fuck, that scared me. I have 1 heart left. I should probably heal or something. Well, no, the shrine's about to heal me, so we're good. That scene from Resident Evil flashed before my eyes, literally. I've never seen that movie, but I've definitely seen that scene where the guy gets chopped into cubes by a laser. Feels weird seeing only a max of 5 hearts. I know, right? Coming from Breath of the Wild and having like a bunch of hearts was so jarring. Do 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 do. All right, I gotta check out that cave. There's a whole ass bonfire in there. So, like, somebody's probably camping out. Hello? Knock, knock. Linky's home. Whoa. Oh, there's like a whole bunch of shit in here. Oh my god. Yay! Oh! That was fun for like a second. Worth coming down here for all the spoils, though, huh? But now, my man's got to climb back out. Oh, wait. What if I did this, though? Where will I go? The world may never know. Baby's first luminous stone. I'm sorry, I hear what sounds like maybe a like or something. Is that what that is? Oh. Oh, you're not a like. Thank you, Dixidia. Surprisingly, my gameplay hasn't been super hindered by my brain rot. It's mostly just my speech. You know, besides like a select couple of moments. Is this not how I do this? How many do I need to do? Do I have to wait for them to cook before they do the thing? Is that not how that works? I thought you could do a thing where you make it go... You know? Can you not make an updraft like that? Pine cone? Oh, it was a pine cone. Oh. For some reason, I thought it was a flame thingy. Got it. Cool. I did end up collecting all the Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild. A task I will probably attempt at some point in the future in this video game as well. This cave system is like a whole thing, dude. Like, what the hell? Why is there so much cave? Who said there could be so much cave? This is not okay. Well, I found the hole. I don't know that I got anything very meaningful out of that cave, but it was a great way to get to the top of the mountain, I guess. Oh my god, what are you doing up here? This is a terrible place for a sign. What? Surely there's not much foot traffic here, my guy. Oh, it's you. Thanks for your help earlier. I'm putting President Hudson here, too. I've eaten a special rice ball I made, so this cold weather won't get to me. But I can't stand here forever. I've got so many more signs to spread around. Anne, thank you for the bits. He's been replaced by a campfire. Oof. You saw the sign, so it's a good place for it. True, but I'm a different breed of person. Link is a different breed of person. He might be the only one to ever see this sign. Alright, I gotta put a thing under it. Normally they give you like a bunch of shit, but I don't see any shit. I do see snowballs. And like a rock. We're gonna put a rock under it. Flawless. It fits perfectly. We love to see it. Try letting go. See what happens. Hey. Oh, wait. I'm literally just standing on it. It's actually not... The rock isn't being used at all. Oh, yeah, it is. What? But also, you can just put it on the other side. It wasn't touching the rock, so I was like, surely the rock isn't useful here. But also, I can just put the rock on this side, too. Talk to me? Hello? Try letting go. Nice. How's the president standing? That was brilliant. Hey. Hi, Paul. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. My brain is a bit out of it. I'm struggling to say words of meaning with gusto. Puff shroom. Just chill out and explore. That's kind of what I've been doing. I haven't spotted a Korok in a while, and this is concerning me. Thank you, Anne. What do you think they're talking about? Hey, you talking about me? Oh god, I should drop some of these and take the better ones. Yep. Swallow bow. No thank you. That seems like a bad idea. Long stick. I had to break the sad news to a colleague earlier that Zelda isn't on the Xbox. Oh no. Tell him to get nuts and bolts and say it's pretty much the same thing. Be like, oh, it's cheaper, guys. It's cheap. It's like the same thing, but it's cheaper. They won't know the difference. Oh, look at them. Little family. I should kill them. God, they're walking too fast for me to sneak up. So I'll have to go in loud. He's like, where did my sons go? Not my sons.
You bastard!
Fight me. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Ooh, what you got? Oh, shit. I deserved that. After what I did? Her children are still dead! Hallelujah! I mean, oh, that's too bad. I'm sorry. That sucks, doesn't it? Ooh! Bitch got how many moves? How many moves? Slay, Boko Boss, slay! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why'd I have to go live while you're at work? Because, TJ. Because the world does in fact revolve around the sun and not you. I'm sorry, that's a mean thing to say. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Going live early today so I can watch the grandparents play Zelda. Or whoever is playing Zelda tonight. Who else is playing Zelda tonight? On the twitch.television. Oh yeah, give me that. Oh, I can't hold it. Yeah, on Twitch. I'm looking at chat. Man, the Zonite swords break really quickly. But they break in half, so you can fuse them again. The whole thing doesn't break. It's only like, it breaks in half. Like, you just lose half of it. I was confused for a while there, like, what was even breaking. And apparently it's half of the Zonai sword. Rebecca said she might stream Tears of the Kingdom, but I don't know if it's tonight or later in the weekend. Oh, free the boy! I'm sorry to break it to you, but while you were frozen, your family died, so here, I'll send you to hell with them. Bye now. How nice? How ice. Oh. Get out my barrel hammer. Smack. There's definitely a Korok up in this tree. Don't even test me, dude. Don't even test me. Look, this tree even has a thing on it so that you probably can't chop it down because guess what? There's a Korok on it. Yeah, what's up, Lakudo? Lakulo? See, I can't even say words. Is Link's arm solar powered? I think it's goat powered. It's definitely goat powered. Why did I decide this week to be my try streaming at night day? Dude, streaming at night is a whole different beast, and I miss it. But also, I need just, like, sleep. So, trying to end earlier for, like, a little bit. But it was really, really fun to stream in the middle of the night for all the degens. I feel like that's my calling, you know? To be a late night streamer. Like me, the degen. Yeah, but Leah, you're always a degen. You're not a degen only during degen hours. You're full degen. Never go full degen. The master degen? You and Leah can fight about it, Paul. In the Denny's parking lot. Oh. What is up here? Like, there's a whole bunch of shit up here. What is that? This just keeps going up. I'm never gonna go to Rito Village. If I go up there. But I've gone too far now. We've got a bad case of the sunk cost fallacy. Sunk cock fallacy. That's a different kind of fallacy. It's a totally different kind of phallus. Sunk cost fallacy. Don't worry about it, Cloud Fox. Don't worry about it. Sad. Dude, there better be a shrine up here somewhere so I can teleport back here when I decide to go back down. Oh my god. There's like an army. What is happening? What is happening? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep at 5 p.m. now. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I need to reach my friend, but where is your friend? Oh, it's up. That's a bad place to put your friend. I'm sorry, little fella. Did you fall? How can I help you? How can I help you? Yeah. Yeah. You're going to be saying more than oof in a second. There's no way. There's no way. Okay, hold on. Ah, shit. Well, that didn't have the desired effect. Look, practice makes perfect. And how better to practice than to do it again, but with 2 rockets. Can you stay upright for 5 fucking seconds? Bajeez. Bajee Wheelerkers. It's fine. I need to lean him up against something. Like a tree. But why? This one is not in a great position to be able to do this properly. Hey, guys, yo, hi, what's up, fellas? Could I please borrow this? Thank you. No reason. I'm really good at this. God damn it. No, don't eat my yellow. Don't eat my yellow battery. Don't eat it. Ah, shit. Oh, it was too far away, so it stopped working. Man. Do we have any more rocket shields? I mean, me getting up there is not a problem. This Korok, on the other hand. Hold on. Woo! That was close. I need more Zonai devices. Like if I had some like floating platforms or some shit. Oh, there's also like a bunch of stuff to build with over there. Okay. I wish I had noticed that sooner instead of fucking around. Oh, nice. Dude. The guy with the fire. Can you not? Just like as an idea? Like, could you try as like a concept fucking not? What the fuck? What? Where did that even come from? What happened? Something like caught fire under me. Something caught fire under me. They lit a fire under my ass. Why am I struggling so hard? Stop this! Cease! I will end you! Stop. Having so few hearts is eating my soul away. It's eating my soul away. What? Lame. Fuck this fucking guy with the fucking shield. I'm done with you. It's your time. That did nothing! That literally did nothing! No! What is happening? All this for a dumb Korok. Well, I'm honestly trying to find a shrine so I can warp back up here when I'm ready to come back here, because I'm not ready for this area. But I don't want to leave because I've been climbing for so long. So at this point, I'm just like, fuck it, man. Oh, this poking asshole. This poking asshole. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I'm gonna get mad. What am I stuck on? Fucking box! Ah! I don't know what I'm doing. I have an idea. I have an idea. Here's an idea. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be smart. We're gonna just be smart. Okay? Okay, now I haven't alerted the other guys. And I can, like, take my time for a second. And, like, I don't know. Get this. I can't carry any more weapons. Okay, well, it's fine. And then I'm going to sneak up on these guys. Okay, I got the fire shield guy. Done. Easy. That guy didn't even notice me. That guy didn't even notice me. All right. I had enough fucking around, you know? Getting kind of tired of fucking around. Well, now that they've given me just free shit, I'm gonna make a fucking elevator out of the free shit. That's not... That ain't it, Chief. I mean, sure.
I need to reach my friend. I need to reach my goddamn friend.
I couldn't even launch the guy to the moon? You scared me. I'm in a real pickle. Oh, I have to do the dialogue again. I should probably put it, like, right next to the thing, right? And then just ride it up. Yeah, let's do that. Oof. Oof is right. It's fine. You stay up. That was the longest thing I've done in this game so far. That is the most time I've spent doing a singular thing ever in this video game so far. Cool. Neat. Neato. Nice, even. Let's go find a fucking shrine so I can get out of here. I want to go to Rito Village because I think this is actually where I need to go, ultimately. But there's story stuff in Rito Village that I want to do. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Did y'all have a good week so far? What have you guys been up to this week? Go back to work Monday and I'm sad. It's okay. You're gonna be here soon. So that'll be fun. Baking bread? Yum. What kind of bread? Eating pizza? Nice. We got fellas, and they're gonna drop snowballs. They're gonna drop snowballs. Surely there's a shrine up here, right? Right? Like a checkpoint shrine? Right? No? Grinding a bit in Tears of the Kingdom? Pound cake, yum. Took the week off myself, and I think I might beat the main story tomorrow. So you've been really going ham with it. Cool. I would be, but I knew that if I didn't limit myself that I would never make another daily vlog again. And I really wanted to do that. I would miss so much of Everyday May. Got a stomach bug. Oh no, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. Well, I wasn't expecting to run into a Hylian out here. I'm observing the clouds and the winds in hope of learning the cause of this blasted blizzard. I could probably learn more from a higher vantage. Unfortunately, flying isn't an option. The gales are too strong for it. No shrines? No bitches? No bitches? Oh my god, there's a tower right there. Like an actual real tower. I am so far away from where I want to be. Holy shit. I wish I had the travel medallion. How do I get the travel medallion? Dear Google. How do I get the travel medallion? I should probably beeline it for that, honestly. Gotta beat your first dungeon before you can even use it? Fuck. There it is. I knew there'd be one up here somewhere. I knew it. I actually knew it. Smart man. I'm a smart man. Nothing. Never mind. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Can I really not do the up? Because it's too far away from the edge? Let me up. Oh, it's too high. Hold on. Wait. I never know the fucking distance that you can go. It always feels like so high up. Shrine. Shrine.
Oh.
Oh. No more dirty words, Gary W. No more dirty words. Eat some food. Nah, man, I don't need to eat some food. Look at me, I'm a badass. Rising Island Chain. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is like the dungeon. It's gotta be. Like, there's boats now. There's boats. So, like, this is where this is, oh. Oh, this is definitely where there's a dungeon thing. I'll come back after I go back to Rito Village, but I'm going to do this shrine so I can warp back up here at least. Because, like, there's a bunch of story stuff I'm missing. Oh my god, that scared me. I thought it fell for a second. I was like, what the hell? Why would they do that to me? That did exactly what I was expecting it to do, but I thought it fell in the moment. Should I post that clip to Twitter immediately? We should watch it real quick. I want to see it happen. Already on it? Hell yeah. I do want to watch it real quick, though. There it is. I knew there'd be one up here somewhere. I knew it. I actually knew it. Smart man. I'm a smart man. It's great. It's great. It's great. God damn it. So smart. Now there's 5 clips of the same thing. Oh, I didn't even notice any other clip besides the one that Nick posted, to be perfectly honest with you. But that happens for funny moments. That's why clips are hit or miss, because people make, like, there's like a dozen clips of the same thing, but then that's it. Clips are useless. I mean, they're not useless. They're great. There's like boats in here. And a man's. What's up, man's? Yeah, it's not always about who's fastest. What it's really about is who makes the best clip with the best name. That's really what it's about. This is a neat shrine. You bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna get that chest. Oh, maybe. Maybe I'm gonna get that chest. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Okie dokie. Alrighty. And we're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. I need this to be lined up perfectly. I need this to be as close as it can be. And then up we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, this is the trampoline one. It's kind of exciting. Nice. Always good to have arrows. We have 3 trampoline. What does it mean? Is there more chest? No. Oh. Oh, that's a problem. Is there a button? Is there a switch-icle? How does one... Okay, I guess I'm just gonna bash my head into the ceiling over and over again while I look around for a switch. Oh, I see it. For your retweeting pleasure? Okay, give me a second. I like how Josh is at the dungeon shrine without doing the story. Well, I got sidetracked, and I went into a fucking cave, and the fucking cave led me to the top of the mountain, and the top of the mountain led me to a bunch of these islands, and I just kept going. Like, this is what I'm saying. This game is broken. This is a bad video game. It's the worst, best video game I've ever played. I mean, I assume that it's a dungeon shrine because there's definitely a dungeon up in the clouds. And there's boats, and I read about the storm blow boat. That's what they call it, right? The storm blow boat. This music is incredible. Oh, I thought that was a Korok rock. Oh my god, I got bamboozled. I got 100% bamboozled, and I'm about to get bamboozled again by the ice. Ah, sugar. Guess I'll drown. This is a long and very cold process. Also, I love how you don't lose stamina by just sitting in the water anymore. That's nice. Ooh, that's upsetting. Here we are, Rito Village. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. Yeah, it's like an eerie, pretty feel to it. Like the music and also just like the snow everywhere. Hello. Oh, they're all grown up. How are things going, mister? We're about to practice our song. It's called the Song of the Stormwind Arc. We're all going to sing it together to save our village from the upheaval. Are you going to listen to our song? Yay, we love an audience, so we'll give it our best for you. Everyone ready? Once a god fell from the heaven, sealing the Hebrew winds. Heavens grew lifeless, just as the air below thinned. With the world in upheaval, we pledge to help the Lord. A line of ships soaring built as a passage skyward. I'm not even singing it to their song. You know, this song is about the Ark that saved Rito Village long, long time ago. Something bad happened then, just like it's happening now. Hey, that Stormwind Ark. Is it really real? I'd be so happy if it was. It definitely is. Papa told me it's always watching over us high in the sky. We could sure use its help with this awful blizzard. Most of the adults aren't around anymore because of the weird weather. Well, if we don't have the Ark, and we don't have the adults, it's up to us kids to take care of the village. Practice is over for today. Genli, you're in charge of food. And Molly, we need you to make arrows. We've all got jobs to do, so let's do them. Kid power! Oh my god. Leave it to the kids to be the reasonable ones, huh? The adults are probably, like, anxiety-filled. And the kids are just like... Arrows will help. That's nice. Aw, what's the matter? Oh no, I did it again. The beds are too soft and inviting. I'm sorry. What? Customer, who's sleeping? I wasn't sleeping, not me. Welcome to the Swallow's Roost Inn. We don't have any other guests at the moment, so rest easy and rest well. Oh, she wants to sleep, that's why. Hold on, whoa, no, I want the silky soft bed. I'm sorry, I want the silky soft bed. Oh, never mind. That is the silky soft Rito bed. Got it. The dough, welcome in. It's so sad the kids are the only ones home. I know, right? This whole thing is sad. I'm so sad. Because, like, Rito Village is, like, one of my favorite areas in Breath of the Wild. And just seeing it, like, ravaged by this storm with the somber music. It makes me want to save it even more, though. So, we're going to do that. It was very comfy, thank you. Wow, it really is just all the kids. I mean, they're like a little bit grown up. Like, they're like teenagers or whatever now. Kind of. Hi! Full tummies make for a happy Rito. That's why I like learning new meals out of the recipe book. I saw one in there that I know everyone would love. A fish pie made with Staminoka bass. Doesn't that sound yummy? Problem is, I can't leave the village to catch Staminoka bass, thanks to this dumb blizzard. I have everything else. Tamantha wheat, goat butter, rock salt. But if I'm gonna make a fish pie, I need the fish. I need Staminoka bass. Do I have any Staminoka bass? Do I have any Staminoka bass? I don't have any Staminoka bass. Where can one acquire Staminoka bass? Hooray, a customer! Welcome to the Slippery Falcon General Store. Thanks for stopping by in spite of the weather. So, what can we do for you, mister? Sell some stuff. There's a bunch of caves along the road to the east, and even more of them in the Heber Mountains. Okay. I need to find a Staminoka bass. But we'll do some stuff here first. It's even colder on top of the mountain. You'll freeze solid at the peak if you don't find a way to keep warm. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for your insights in the chat. You guys, you're so intelligent and wonderful and kind, and you're really helping me do things at the moment. It's great. You're nailing it, nailing it. We're just so proud of you. That's where the other shrine used to be. It's so weird to me that suddenly, like, the Sheikah shrines and the towers and the divine beasts all just disappeared with no explanation. How about this one? Huh? You need something, mister? Because I'm actually kind of busy. My papa told me you can use ice fruit to freeze monsters solid, which gave me an amazing idea for an invention. My problem is, I can't go out to pick fruit right now with the blizzard and all. Ugh, it's so not fair. This is the best invention I've come up with in so long, but without ice fruit, I can't make it. Huh? I felt a cold breeze coming from your pouch. Wasn't me. Huh? Mister, what's that you got? That's the ice fruit I wanted, isn't it? Whoa. Looks like you've also got some cold jelly-like stuff. Is that white chew jelly? From one of the monsters that'll freeze you solid if you touch it? Wow. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but I bet I could use that to make my big invention. May I have one of either ice fruit? Wow, it's cool that you can do both. But you can have ice fruit, because I have a lot more ice fruit than I have chew jelly, probably. When I attach this to the tip of an arrow, I'll have an arrow that can freeze monsters from far away. Sometimes I'm so smart, I scare myself a little. I wonder what you could do with other materials. You can make arrows with all sorts of effects. Wow, listen to me. With every breath, I spew out brilliance. Fwah! But I should probably stop talking before I give away all my best ideas. Anyway, here's a thank you present. Dope. Can I also have these arrows? Ah, those are mine, mister! Hold on, is your problem that you don't have enough wooden arrows? It's important to help each other in times of need. That's what my papa said. So if you want them, they're yours. Oh, I feel bad now. Why are you gonna make me feel bad? I'm still gonna take them, but why are you gonna make me feel bad? Is that Tulin?
That's not fair at all. You know I can handle it. Checking out that huge cloud wouldn't be hard. I could even do it alone. If we don't do anything, the village... Huh? Huh? Is that you?
Tulin! Oh, he's all grown up.
It is you! Link!
They grow up so fast. Tulin, the young Rito warrior. Aw, he's adorable.
Link, they told me you were missing. It's good to see you doing well.
What's up, Tiba? It's very nice to see you again.
Do you remember my son, Tulin? He's grown taller, though perhaps not yet grown up.
Well, maybe I would if you didn't treat me like a hatchling all the time.
As long as you still think you can take on the world by yourself, you'll always be my little chick.
What? You think I can't? I'm already fully fledged, you know. You'll change your tune when I ace today's scouting trip. You all can keep wasting your time treating the Song of the Stormwind Arc like it's real, but not me.
Listen, you... Unbelievable.
Tulin wants me to let him go find out what's causing the blizzard, and he's having trouble hearing no. It's an old folk song here in Rito Village. Long, long ago, when we faced a different sort of upheaval, the village was saved thanks to a great flying ship. Or so claims the song that has been passed down through generations.
It's a song for children, mind you.
Few adults still parrot it as if it were true. Still, every now and then, you get reports among the Rito of a flying ship. Combine that with the blizzard caused by this upheaval, and it seems less far-fetched. Highly and fried Rito? Come on, Nick. Who doesn't want Rito wings? Jesus! Jesus Christ!
Even if the Song of the Stormwind Arc is just a children's rhyme, I suspect there is something lurking high in the sky.
You don't say. What gave it away? Was it the big swirling clouds and lightning and the snow and the steps leading up to it?
But the air is so turbulent now that no Rito can fly close enough to look into it.
This is why I say we need to make careful preparations to find the truth. But Tulin, he thinks we cling to that song out of cowardice. But these are Rito matters. You came for some purpose, yes? What? This is terrible news. So then not even Hyrule Castle is safe. If Princess Zelda's disappearance and the strange phenomena around the world are related somehow... We Rito would ordinarily love to contribute to your research. But this abnormal blizzard shows no sign of stopping, and food has grown scarce. Everyone I could spare is already out researching the blizzard or scavenging for food. My husband hasn't even been able to leave the village much since becoming the village elder. I wish there was something I could do. But maybe I'm not the one you want. You should try asking Hearth. My friend Hearth has many sources of information, so he might already have a lead about Princess Zelda. You see the two bonfires out that way? Oh, I already went there and talked to Hearth. And Hearth was like... I don't know if he said anything important, but maybe he will now that I've triggered the story. He's in the lodge near there, if you'd like to try visiting him. Yeah, I'll do that. I gotta do a shrine first, though. And also I gotta check on the rest of this. Rivali's Landing, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is where the village elder would normally sit, but I guess he's gone. Sag. Unfortunate. This is so sad. Everybody's so sad. They're talking about not having enough food. This music is making me sad too. Alright, we gotta go. Let's go talk to Hearth. Let's go talk to Hearth, see what Hearth is all about. Oh, wait. Before I do that. Should also go find some Staminoka Bass. Oh, no. Hi. I mean, he was the village elder, and then they got a blizzard, and everything's been sad and bad, so I would not be surprised if the village elder was dead and was replaced by Tiba. I know, right, Vlad? Welcome in. First time chatter Vlad in the chat. Make them feel welcome. Hi. It's so sad, isn't it? Ride the winds. Yeehaw! Giddy up, winds. Oh. Yeehaw! Ooh. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Ah! Oh my god, it goes so fast. Jesus Christ. All the other adults left to try to get food for the village or something. Yeah, that's the reason why there's no adults left in the village. Because they went out to like do food. Or they just left because it's dangerous and bad. But I guess they wouldn't leave their kids behind if that's the case. But maybe the ones who didn't have children. I don't know if they all have children or what is the deal there, but perfect shot. Beautiful. Are there other chests? No. That's the only chest. So we're just gonna go. Pick up the bits and pieces. Oh. Whoop. Oh, wait. That's... wait. Oh, no. That is the end. Okay, cool. Been lurking for a long time. Same for YouTube. Watch verses with a passion. Dude, I love hearing that, man. Thank you so much for watching. That's so cool. We've been getting a lot of people coming out of lurk lately who have just been like chilling for like 10 years. And they're just like, I'm going to talk today and say hi for the first time ever. And that's really cool to me. So thank you. I appreciate it. Today's stream is very low energy. I got up from a nap earlier, and my brain has not been functioning the entire stream so far. Yo, my boy Dazza. What's up, Dale? How you doing, bud? Dale, how deep into the Zelda-ing are you? That's me. I rarely message, but I've been a watcher for over 10 years. That's crazy. That's crazy, Diggs. That's crazy. I love it. I love hearing that, though. So, like, you know, don't be afraid. Like, I definitely appreciate the lurkers, and there's plenty of people who just want to lurk and hang out. So, you know, don't feel pressured to, but it does make me feel good to hear some feedback from people who have watched for over a decade. I'm really not sure why you like me enough to watch me for over a decade, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I never did quite figure out why people enjoy watching my stuff. Like, I enjoy watching it from time to time. Like, I watch my own stuff back when I'm editing videos or clips or whatever, and it's been good, but I don't think it's that good. But then again, it's me. I have to listen to myself all the time, so I just get annoyed by myself. Hearth. What is it? Did you still have some business here? Give me a big bird hug. Ah, so you're looking for Princess Zelda. Sorry to tell you that I haven't heard anything about her. Our feathers are full, dealing with a more immediate problem. Everyone from the village has left to scavenge for food or to investigate the cause of this terrible blizzard. And all that has been hampered by the sky monsters that seem to be everywhere. We're spread too thin to deal with them properly on top of everything else. Sorry, bud. I wish I could do more for you. But now that I think of it, maybe Tulin could help. It's not what his dad says. Oh, right, you weren't around for it, but little Tulin has developed a way with the wings that puts the adults to shame. Even in this vicious weather, he patrols the skies and reports all kinds of useful information. His wind gust technique is something to see. None of the rest of us can pull it off. Uh-oh. Even stern Teba acknowledges that Tulin's skill is a cut above. The kid does preen about it more than he should, but, well, it's worth asking him at least. Last I saw, he was with Jazane and Liza on a trip to find food. I think they were on their way to Hebra South Summit Cave. That's to the northeast from here. Cave that's past the cliff out front. And up the mountain road, there should be a bonfire marking the spot. Jesus Christ, I went and did that. I went and did that because I was so curious about the cave. And now the story just literally leads there. And I'm wondering if there's going to be a checkpoint where I have to find Tulin, like, partway through the cave. Instead of just warping up there. So now I have to go through the cave again. God damn it. It's because you're a sex symbol to the ladies? I mean, thank you, Gary. I don't know if that's... I don't know about that. Oh, this is different. Actually, is this a different thing? Who are you? Hello. Have we met? Unbelievable that these huge things are raining down on us. What is happening up there in the skies? Thank you, Jepple. That means a lot. Oh, oops. I hadn't expected to meet a Hylian here. What are you doing out in the mountains in this weather? Don't you see how cold it's gotten? Our feathers keep out the worst of it, but I'm not sure how you can stand the blizzard. If you go further up this slope, you'll see the Hebra South Summit Cave. My friends are there now gathering provisions. There are glowing mushrooms and fish to be had, which come in handy. They keep a bonfire stoked at the cave entrance to mark their location. If the cold gets too much for you, find that bonfire and warm up in the cave. God, I really am going to have to go through the cave again, aren't I? Ow! Where did you guys come from? What the hell? You were like way over there, weren't you? What the... Jesus. Holy smokes. Well, let's go check out their fire and see if they've got any treasure for me to grab too. What you got? What you got? You hoarding a Korok? Are you hoarding a Korok in here? Are you keeping a Korok captive? No? Alright, alright, alright. We're just making sure, you know. Should have left that one frozen. Yeah, I guess I could have. But I wanted his insides. I wanted his bits and pieces in my pouch. Alright, well, back through the cave again, I guess. This is a good haul. Do you think they'd be mad if I busted their boxes? I don't think I will be allowed to, but... If you're looking for Tulin, he and Jazane went deep into the cave to scavenge for food. It's a long way to where they are, though. And I can't exactly go with you. The moment I take my eyes off our stuff, I just know some monster's gonna come along and snatch it. If you're gonna find Tulin, watch out for the creature that hops around on the walls there. Have a good night, Paul. Get some good rest, bud. Love you too, man. I don't think it'll hurt you if you stay away from it, but you never know. Okay, so I went that way. Are there fish over there now? Or are they still gone? Because I sucked them up into my pouch. There was like a split in the pathway at one point. I thought. Maybe not. I guess that was the split in the pathway that I saw. And I definitely went down there because I broke that ice, so I already got that stuff. There's not like another hole up here, right? So I just have to make it through the cave again, like normal. That Horriblin back? Probably not. There hasn't been a blood moon, so.
The blood moon rises up your ass.
Oh. Oh, that's gone. Pinecone? Jesus, it's far away. Fortunately, I spent all my time earlier spelunking and collecting shit, so I don't even have to bother with this stuff. I just gotta like speedrun this cave. That's pretty great. Hello! What are we gonna do with that boy? It's just like him to fly off on his own and leave all the food we collected behind. Oh. Well, I'll be. What is a Hylian doing all the way up here in such a fierce blizzard? You're here to talk to Tulin, eh? You just missed him, unfortunately. Our task was to scavenge food in this area, but we just saw a flock of monsters fly past outside the cave. The same ones that have been sighted around the village lately, in fact. I've not been to the Great Plateau yet. No. I told the others we should return right away to report them, but Tulin clearly wasn't listening at all. He said, I'm going to follow them back to their nest, and he flew off alone before I could protest. If you leave the cave and head north, you can spot a lone cedar tree on Talanto Peak. That's where we saw the monsters. No doubt Tulin followed them there. I know he thinks he's unbeatable, but he really shouldn't be taking these chances. No, I haven't been to the Great Plateau yet. I've seen, like, some clips here and there. The thing is that my entire TikTok feed is clips from this game. So there's a lot of stuff that I've, like, seen flashes of as I'm scrolling through TikTok. And one of them is I saw somebody, like, fly to the Temple of Time or something. Okay, so I've already been up here. They said the Lone Cedar. So what if I just warped up to here and then soared down? That would probably be better, right? It's full of spoilers, but the thing is that I'm playing it so slowly that it's really, really difficult to avoid. But truthfully, I don't care that much about spoilers overall. Like, I do for this game more than most, but if it happens, it happens. Like, it's really unavoidable with how quickly information moves. So I'm not gonna be butthurt if I get something spoiled for me. Oh, well, that's neat. Give me the thing. Love that. All right, where's that lone tree again? It's like right below me, I think. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's this way. Oh, wow, that's a lot farther away than I expected. That's okay, we'll make it. The thing is, realistically, he's probably even higher up, and I'm just gonna get another checkpoint where the enemies supposedly were. I am having fun. Today's been a very low-key day. I like my streams to be very high energy, usually. But today has been not one of those days. But people seem to be enjoying themselves, so... I'm curious if the so-called shrine where Link woke up in Breath of the Wild is there. Oh, I have no idea. Oh, there's Tulin. Should have kept my guard up. Stupid monster. What? Link, where did you come from? What happened? Oh, you see, that rotten monster took my good bow. See? That's the bow napper. Want me to kill it? I've got to get it back. Help me out, Link. Yeah, sure, I can do it. Really? Thanks. Did you know that did you know I can blow a strong gust of wind anywhere I feel like? I'll do it for you, too. That way you can glide over to where that monster went. Just tell me where to point the gust, and I'll make it for you. Wait, you get the power before the dungeon! Yes. When Tulin's aura is charged, he can create a stream of wind that blows straight forward. This can be used for bursts of speed while paragliding. Bro. 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 Okay, how does this work?
Strong wind. Now.
Yo. Oh, yeah, that charges quickly, too, so I can use that a lot. Oh, that's awesome. That is a super helpful power. That like fixes a common complaint for me, which is like you always feel like you're falling short when you're gliding somewhere. And now you can just like boost forward. There we go. I owe you big time, Link. Without you, my bow might have been lost for good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, the squad's rolling in. There's more of them. Oh, that's all right. They got shitty swords anyway. We got this. Little did they know they can rip their horns off and attach it right to their sword, and it would just suddenly be better. All right. They're not gonna make a fool out of me twice. Let's go get them together. All right. What's awesome, Deef? Tulin's power is awesome. Oh, do the voice acting in the fights. No. That's amazing. What a good addition. I love that. Yeah, it's like Rivali's Gale but horizontal, which is not as useful as Rivali's Gale, but also you don't need Rivali's Gale as often here because you have so many other ways of going up. But ways of like boosting forward when you're flying is great. We did it! Hey, look, I think this might have been a hideout for those monsters. What was that? What's happening? Was that the wind? It couldn't have been. There's no way. It must have been something else. Hoy! Hey, Tulin. Link. Huh?
Oh.
They flying. Oh. That was some impressive teamwork, you two. Aw, you saw that, Hearth? Talk about embarrassing. I didn't listen when Jazane tried to stop me. I thought I could handle it. But I just ended up losing my favorite bow to those stupid things. I thought I was fully fledged, but there's probably no way I could have gotten it back on my own. I bet now you see why we're treating you like a small chick. Yeah, you were right. It really is important to work as a flock. I think I finally get what Dad has been trying to tell me all this time. Aw, he is growing up. Is that all there is to the story? Seems, unlike you to let your bow be taken, Tulin. Oh, yeah, funny story about that. There was this whole thing with Princess Zelda. I spotted her getting attacked by a monster. It was such a surprise that I dropped my guard and it stole my bow. But I guess she was fine, because then she zoomed up above that cloud. What? Princess Zelda flew above the cloud? How can that be? Yeah, she does that now. I don't... seems like a stretch. But we're not going to get to the bottom of it sitting around here. Tulin, Link came out here looking for Princess Zelda. You should go with him and investigate the cloud. You say the princess soared into, Huh? But I thought I wasn't allowed. I got a report before coming here. We think it's likely that the blizzard is coming from inside that cloud after all. You don't say. I want to see for myself as soon as I can, but the strong winds make any approach from the sides impossible. The only way through is the top. The only way in is through the top, but there's not a Rito alive capable of crossing this stormy sky and making it all the way there. Well, except for one. I'm talking about you, Tulin. Only you have the skill and training to create gusts at will. Tulin will be the finest Rito warrior of all once he understands the value of working with his allies. You know who said that to me? Your old dad, Tiba. Dad said that? Yep, and I'll make sure he knows what you accomplished here today. Now it's time you go with Link to find Princess Zelda and whatever's causing that blizzard. No problem. The two of us together have got this. I saw Princess Zelda up on the Sky Islands near Hira Peak. Let's check there first. Link, Tulin, we're counting on you. I love, love, love this. So I've already made some progress up the mountain, so that's, like, good, I guess. So, you know, getting there, wherever it is, here, was not such a bad idea, but... yeah, I don't need to watch the beginning of the stream, though, Jetbolt. Like, they shout out alerts and, like, take a while to start and stuff. Like, I don't need to be there right away. I'm sure they just went live. Or will be soon. Wait, what? Wrong way, Link. That's not where I saw Princess Zelda. But if you got other stuff to do, I'll go on ahead and wait for you. What do you mean, go on ahead and wait for me? Bro. The fuck? The fucking shit. But yeah, we'll probably head over there soon. Actually, I guess we could raid while they're doing alerts instead of while they're doing game. That makes more sense, huh? What is that thing? Look at that. It's a boat! Thanks, Tulin. Huh?
Come to me.
Whose voice was that? Was it coming from somewhere up there? Yeah, whose voice was that? The king of red lions. Bird up. I have pizza now. Hell yeah, heck. Whoa, did you see that thing inside the cloud? Is that another boat? But it's huge. There's tons of those little flying boats, too. You know what it reminds me of? A line of ships soaring, built as a passage skyward. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. This whole thing is just like the song of the Stormwind Ark.
Oh!
Was that children's song true after all? You heard that strange voice too, right, Link? I'm sure I heard it say, "Come to me." It's like it was calling us up there. I don't see anything around here that would lead us to Princess Zelda. Maybe she went over to that ship. Well, nowhere to go but up. Come on. Alrighty, well, this is a good stopping point, I think, because I'm going to ascend to this and then go to a dungeon, most likely, inside of that boat. And that will all take a long time, and I'll have a lot more time tomorrow to do that. But I desperately want to see Steven and Mal play more of this video game. They are still at the very beginning of the game. They played like 2 hours of that game. So it's going to take them a very long time to play through that. But that's my plan for all of today, was to do a 3-hour stream-ish, and then go raid Steven and Mal and go watch them play tonight. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to head on over there. Do you guys have any excellent raid messages? We can't raid with sunk cock fallacy. I'm sorry. We cannot raid with sunk cock fallacy. We can't. They have rules there. We're not going to raid with tampon soda. Something original. Yeah, we need a PG raid. If we were raiding literally anyone else, I would raid with sunk cock fallacy. Like, if I was raiding Liam, sure. I'm a smart man. I'm a smart man is perfect. That's perfect. Link gets superpowers from a hand job. Excuse me? Alright, we're just gonna do that. That's the raid message. Stephen Georg. Get that raid message going in chat here. We're gonna go raid Steven and Mal. They're just about to continue into the, just finishing up the tutorial area. I'm assuming that they'll probably make it to the end of the tutorial area and see Hyrule for the first time in its full glory. And that'll be exciting. So we're gonna head over there together right now. You know, if you're interested in watching me play some more of this, I will be live again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. And that one will go much longer. Same with Sunday's session at the same time. So we're going to do all of that tomorrow. Yeah, lots of fun Zelda stuff coming up this weekend. And hopefully my energy will be like, poo, 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 you know what I'm saying? Because today it was like, which is fine. Every once in a while, you got to have a stream like that, y'all. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. Enjoy Steven and Mal's stream. And I'll be hanging out in chat, so chat with me. Have a good night, everybody. Oops.